All right, I'm going to show you how we clean up our varnish brush after use here now. I've boxed the bristles here a little bit with some tape to make the bristles a little stiffer and allow me to use the brush holding it down further. And that really does a number of things. That's kept the varnish from getting all the way up to the heel of the brush, so we're miles ahead already because we only have to really clean it out from here down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of mineral spirits and dump it in this cup. Now, I only got about a ½ an inch in there, or even less. Then I'm going to wash it out in some mineral spirits very quickly. And the more you wash it, doesn't do you a whole lot of good here. That's got it saturated right into the bristles. Now I'm just going to lay the brush down here for a second. Now I'm going to pour this off into a bottle here, and I'll show you why in a bit. Now I'm just going to dump another small supply in there, fresher, you see, not a lot in there. I'm going to rinse it out again, and you can see that it's nowhere near as dark this time around. Yeah, now it's rinsed out pretty well. I'm going to set that aside, and I'm actually going to take a bucket here, a 5-gallon bucket, and spin this brush in a bucket so it doesn't get all over the place. And now what I've got here is some water and some dishwashing detergent. And I put a little dishwashing detergent in there, and the idea of this is to dissolve what's left of the mineral spirits with the detergent. So we're just going to rinse it quickly in there, and it's sudsing up nice. And then we're going to drain that off, and then spin that out in the bucket. And you can see now that the bristles here are kind of all spread out like this from spinning it and from using it. And we wouldn't want to leave the brush that way because it would train the bristles like that. So we're looking to like train the bristles down a little bit like this. And the original box that the thing was sold in is the exact right item here. We're going to fold that over, fold that over, fold this over. And it's got a nice little piece of Velcro here. It folds over. Now you can see that in that box, the bristles are tapered down in both directions, and that trains it like that. And that way, when you take it out of the box, it's ready to use and not spread out all over the place. And then you can tape it again if you want to box it a little bit further when you use it. So now our brush is boxed up in the original box, and we're able to just transport that in the car or wherever else because it doesn't smell or anything, and it's not dangling in liquid, which kind of really limits what you can do with it. So that's transportable. And now I'd just like to show you that this was the mineral spirits that we used to clean the brush out in. And we're saving this because we're actually going to use the same mineral spirits without trace elements of varnish in it to thin varnish or paint, so we don't throw it away. It's going to get used twice.